Hello and welcome back to Kitten Up Kitten. Today I am working on my giraffe canvas that I got from Amazon. So I thought I would do a little whip and chat today, a little whip and ramble. If you are brand new, welcome to my channel. I hope that you will stay. If you are coming back, welcome back. So I'm just going to line up my paper, my cover paper, because I don't like the plastic sheet, but we'll come to that in a second. Just going to check that we're in shot and you can see what's going on. Yeah, it's all good. Lighting's not great today though. Let's try and sort that out. Right, okay, so today I'm going to be working on this, but while I do this, I'm also going to give you the details of the next canvas that I've got to do, because this is not taking me very long at all. You know, I'm probably going to get maybe another 1 or 2 whips on it, and that is it. So that will be the main thing for today. But what am I using? I am using my zesty pink tray from Add More Zest. I am using the pen that I got from Amazon. Really nice shape, this one, so I quite like it. I'm using my glittery light purple cook pot, although it has nothing in it at the minute. It's quite good. And I'm using my 30 bottle case from Sunnacom. I think it's Sunnacom. So let's get these first few drills down, she says, and then can't pick one up. Ooh, maybe I'm not using that pen today. Let's find a different one. Let's use the massive 9 placer. Not that I would normally do 9 placers, but you know, so change the pen. I'm not using the blue one after all. Okay, so I hope you are all well. It is Sunday. I am feeling a bit better today, I have to say. So I will be going back to work tomorrow. I've got 2 12-hour shifts to do. Let's talk first of all about this canvas. Okay, I hate the material. It's very stiff. I hate the cover paper. It's very thin. But the spacing on these symbols is perfect. Like, for multi-placing, you couldn't ask for better. Now, I'm straightening them up because of this edge, not because they're not in line. It is absolutely bang on. Oh, so that's a big plus for me, because it makes multi-placing a lot easier. Although that's not very straight. It will straighten up later. It's fine. So yeah, it's making it very quick to get through this. Canvas. So what I wanted to do, let me just sort my drills out. Hold on. What I want to do is to get up the options for the next round canvas, because if I get a good run on this one, I mean, I don't film every single time I work on my canvas, you know. I don't have the time for that. Let me sort out the sticky on this because it's too sticky. So I know that if I get going on this, I'm going to get a good chunk done in one go, especially because you've got a lot of white. It's not going to take long to do that at all, especially with a multi-placer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the options for the next round canvas. And then we can do a vote on it over the next few days. I would guess I will probably get this one done by the end of the week. Right, I'm going to try and change the direction of my multi-placing, because that's half the reason I'm not getting it straight. I don't know why. I just find it easier to multi-place vertically as opposed to horizontally. So let's just get those in. Now both current canvases at the moment are quite small. This one is literally 24 by 34, so it's not very big at all. My All for Love canvas is 33 by 33, so two very small canvases. So we can afford to go a little bit bigger. Now obviously I can only put up the kits that I've already got kitted up. And some of them will be the same as the last time that we did the vote, because I don't have that big a stash. But I thought I'd go through them today and then we can start getting the voting started. I like all of them, so it doesn't really matter to me which one we do. You can tell that I'm not as good with a multi-placer this big. But the spacing is perfect. It's not that the spacing's out, it's the straightness is out. That's my error, not the canvas error. So they're very, very quick. So without further ado, let's get into what we've got that I can do coming up. Okay, so first canvas is one of the fan cell canvases. So it's the Dancer from Fan Cells. I really, really like this canvas. It is one that I wanted to do for my front room, my lounge. That is still the intention. It's just never come up yet. So I would really be interested in doing that one, especially because it is from a budget company, and Fan Cells, actually, their quality is very good for what they are. I did say at one point I wouldn't order from them again because I went on and I saw some Randall Spanglers. But the truth is that I may do. I may go back on there and order again because their quality is good. For a budget company, it is very good. On most of them, you will find, if you order from Fan Cells, they're not all the same. You know, you will get some that don't have DMC numbers on, etc. But overall, their quality is very good. Okay, I am struggling with this 9-placer. So it looks like that's too small because that's a 2. What's this one? Let's try this one. Called it the pen switch out video today. But there's no point me using a multi-placer if I'm forever having to straighten them up, because that defeats the object of making it speedier, doesn't it? So let's get them lined up and then I'll be all right. So yeah, first one is Dancer from Fan Cells. This is the picture. I love the colours. It's a bit of a bigger canvas. It's not a tiny one. I mean, it's not massive, but it's a good size. So that will take me a little while to do. I'm not doing well with pens today at all. I'm pinging drills everywhere. It's Sunday. We get days like that, don't we? Where you just don't seem to... Let's get rid of that bit of trash. I don't even know what's going on there. Looks like a little sperm in my tray. If it comes to it, I will just get a pair of tweezers and turn this tape round to make it work a bit better. It is a very sticky canvas. I think that's part of it. It is very sticky. So anyway, that's the first one. Second canvas that we've got is Moon Goddess by Sarah Mustafa from Diamond Art Club. I absolutely adore that canvas. Again, it's a decent size as well, which we like. So I'd be very happy doing that one. And the moon, for my particular spiritual beliefs, is very important. So for me, having a moon goddess picture will be significant. So that's the second one. The third one is a wild card picture. I say it's a wild card picture because if you haven't seen the unboxing, it was because I wanted to go out of my comfort zone and try some different artists, because otherwise I'd end up with 10 ton of, right, I'm changing it. I'm not doing well with this tape today, so I'm going to find a pair of tweezers. So not them ones because they're blunt. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bit of tape. I'm going to pull it out like so. I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to put it back in again, because very often that will give you the sticky that you need. I'm going to prime it on my trousers a little bit and have another go. I'll get going at some point. You know what it's like when you just, no matter what you do, it just doesn't seem to be working. Yeah, that's me today. That is most definitely me today. Now, I think this is actually a 6 placer, though for some reason I'm getting 5. I'm having to move them a little bit, but I think that's my application. It's not the canvas. There we go, that's better. Yeah, it's 6 placer. So as I'm laying these, I'm just staggering them to give me that step method that I like, which is exactly what I would do if I was single placing. That's better. Lovely. So that's the second canvas. So the third canvas is Little Village by Mad Art Studio. Now I've picked this one because I absolutely loved the abstractness of it, the colours in it. You know, it's a beautiful canvas. So would be very happy to do that one. It won't be one that I'm going to display. I think it will be very much just a work project as opposed to an actual canvas that I will display somewhere. But it's just so pretty. The colours are so nice in it. It's definitely worth putting into the mix, I think. So that's canvas number 3. Canvas number 4. Let's come in. I'm just making sure I'm still in the shot. Let's come in with the Christmas picture. So it's Faces of Fairy 132. Again, I wanted to try different artists, and I've not done a Jasmine Beckett Griffith before, and it was in the sale, so I thought, why not? So that is canvas number 4. Loving the colours. If it doesn't get picked this time, I may save it for Christmas, so I've got a Christmassy one to do around that time, which of course depends on what I'm working on at the time. But that's canvas number 4. Okay, canvas number 5 is I Miss You by Mandy Manzano. Absolutely love her work, as you know if you've watched my videos previously. Do enjoy those black lines and then filling them in. I do enjoy that. So that is canvas number 5. And that's all of them. Which one would you like me to do after I finish this one? Which I don't think will be very long, because it's going pretty quickly. I mean, the fact you've got all of this white background, I mean, when you're using a 6 placer, you can rack through that pretty fast. So let me know, comment below with the number of the canvas. You get 1 vote for each. I will say because I'm working every day this week until the weekend. I would say that we'll probably have about 10 days before I get this one finished because of work. And the winning, the canvas with the most votes will be the one I work on next. Bit exciting. I do like it when you guys choose. It sort of takes the pressure off me a bit. I don't mind doing any of them, so that's all good. So the 5 again. Number 1, Dancer from Fan Sales. Number 2, Moon Goddess by Sarah Mustafa from Diamond Art Club. Little Village is number 3, Mad Art Studios, also Diamond Art Club. Faces of Fairy 132, my first Jasmine Beckett Griffith. And I Miss You from Mandy Manzano. What canvas would you like to see me work on next? If you are new and you're wondering why I do it this way, yes, I could use an app to choose, or I could just do the one that I want to do the most next. But it's quite hard interacting with people when you're on YouTube, and this is a way of you guys influencing what I'm doing, because at the end of the day it's you that's going to have to watch it, you know. So the least I can do is give you the option of being able to choose what canvas you see. So although I'm not doing these in, I'm not always picking up 6, a lot of the time I'm picking up 4. I am still doing the step method, and that kind of eradicates those lines from you putting the drills down exactly the same way. Do you know what I mean? So what have I been doing today? Not a lot. Last couple of days, well, probably last 3 or 4 days actually, I've been making big moves on sorting out my spare storage, as you will know if you've seen some of my other videos. This morning I finally finished. I had a massive bag of drills that my mum had given me to put away, square drills. So this morning I have finished off putting all of those away, and I've also gone through my storage for my Heaven and Earth project, and I've put all the drills away that I need. I do have some that I don't have enough drills for yet, but pretty much I've got at least 100 of every single colour that I need. I also went through, there are a number of DMC numbers on the Heaven and Earth kit that are below 150. So obviously they're previous ones, so I had to find substitutes for those as well. So I've done that today as well. So I am hoping that I will get the chance to do a whip and ramble on my Heaven and Earth project, which would be cool. The only thing I'm concerned about is it takes a little bit more brain power to do. So the ramble may be more of a direct diamond one rather than a general one, just because I've got to keep myself focused, because it's much easier to go wrong if you don't have it set out for you, which of course with the Heaven and Earth canvas you don't, or Heaven and Earth cross stitch pattern, you know, it's a blank canvas, so you've got to think more about where you're going. So I don't know how interesting it will be. I don't know whether it's something you guys are going to want to watch, but I'm going to do it anyway, and then I'll judge it on the responses that I get. I have, of course, got my daughter going back to school tomorrow. She's got a couple of exams this week, and then she's got prom at the end of this week. Getting a prom dress for my daughter was a little bit of a challenge, not because she's a big size or anything like that, but there are certain things she can't wear. So we had to think carefully about what we were choosing for her. She, of course, doesn't wear heels or anything because she's not that sort of girly girl. So finding flat shoes was a bit of an effort, especially in a size 8. But that's on Friday. So this week I am working 2 12-hour shifts. I'm doing one Monday and one on Tuesday. Monday, however, I have got blood tests at the hospital. So I'm hoping that by the end of this week, we may have some answers on what the issue is. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, however, I'm only working my dog's tail's banging against the sofa, I think. I can hear it thumping in here. Yeah, the rest of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm only working till 2, so that's not so bad. And then I've got the weekend off. Yay. Which I shouldn't be so pleased about because I've just had a weekend off, but feeling a bit better, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Oh, excuse me. Can't remember what I was talking about now. I took a quick break because my daughter came down. So as well as doing the vote for the next round canvas, I am also going to do a vote for the next square one. I will do that on the next Whip and Ramble on my All for Love canvas. It's quite nice having 2 smaller canvases actually, because, you know, obviously the smaller ones you get done a bit quicker. So I do need to go through and have a look and see what square canvases I've got kitted up. But I really do want to do my first. I think I'm probably going to call. I'm probably not going to call the Whip and Chats on my Heaven and Earth one Whip and Chats. I'm just going to call them like part 1, etc. Because I'm not sure how much talking I'll actually be able to do if I'm trying to concentrate. So things on this canvas that I do like, I like the spacing on the symbols. It's very, very easy to multi-place on, which I love. Because, you know, multi-placing is one that it's not the easiest thing in the world to do. It's not as easy as you think. So it's took some practice. I'm definitely better with a 4 placer than I am with higher. But the 6 placer, I'm good enough. I'm good enough to get it done. But this is a gift for somebody. So I want to get it. I want it to be reasonably nice. That's not very straight, is it? I think maybe I could push them in a bit. The drills are okay. I've not had any trash yet. So the drills are fairly reasonable. The symbols are nice and clear. However, I don't like the fact that they've used a mix of upper and lowercase letters that are the same. I'm not keen on that. But it's okay for what I paid for it. I mean, it cost me, what, all of £6 something? So, you know, it wasn't very expensive. So I'm going to do my H because that's my 310. If I'm doing colours, I like to get the dark ones in first. I don't know why. There's no rhyme or reason. I just do. So, I mean, they're not the best quality drills. They very much do look like acrylic drills to me. But I haven't had a lot of trash, which is good. you know, it's shiny, it's sparkly. It's all you can ask for, really, isn't it? The glue on the canvas seems pretty good. I do hang my canvases in between working on them. So I usually use a trouser hanger to hang them up on the window in my sunroom. I have like a window between my sunroom and my snug. But it's an indoor window, if that makes sense to you. It's just where the sunroom was built on the outside of the house, so it would have been an outdoor window. And I just hang them on there. I haven't had any drills fall off, so that's a good thing. Absolutely hate the plastic on it though. It is very, very flimsy. I'm literally just doing a row of cover paper at a time. So I'm sort of cutting the clear as I go, but it is tearing as well in places, so that's a bit annoying. But you know, it's a cheap painting, what can I say? You know, you're not going to get the best of the best, are you? But for what it costs, it's actually pretty nice. It's just not going to take me very long. There's a lot of colour blocking in this, not a lot of confetti. I'm loving the colours, and I think it will be a nice gift, a nice pretty gift for what I want it for. You'll notice I haven't even got the stopper in my tray because I'm going to be changing colours quite a bit. I've left it off. Yeah, pretty good. I have managed now to catch up on all of Rebecca's, so I'm up to date with her whip and what did she call it? June waffle. So I'm up to date until later today, so I will use that opportunity later today to get another section done on my All for Love. It'll be nice because I've done the diamond painting that I've done in the last couple of days has all been for filming, so it'll be quite nice to sit and just diamond paint away. But that's when I get through them, you see. So like on this one, I might get a whole row done in one sitting, so it won't take too long to get this one finished. But I will switch between the two, but I do want to do a video on my Heaven and Earth ones, so it may just be that I end up doing a bit on that. It's still very new, so I'm still feeling my feet with it, but I'd quite like to be able to show using Pattern Keeper, etc. on it, so that you can see how that works. It's a fab little app, it really is. So that's those done. Pen's working all right now. I've turned that double-sided tape round. Now I will say I don't normally have to turn tape round that quickly, but it was very hot the other day, so I don't know if that's affected the tape. I'm guessing if it's hot enough and you're working outside, it might do. I don't know. It's the first real summer that I've sat outside and worked on my diamond painting, so if you know if the weather does affect the glue, please let me know. I can't say I'm looking forward to going back to work. I still feel exhausted, so I think the 2 12-hour shifts are going to be difficult, but I need to get back to work, because as much as I love diamond painting, I will get bored if I'm at home too long. I am a worker. I like to be at work. So let's hope that I am on the mend, and it is the antibiotics that have helped with that. There we go. That's all those done. do love the colours in this. I think for a cheap diamond painting, it's actually pretty good. I just wish it was a better canvas, but I'm guessing if I had a better canvas, it would have cost me more. Right, so I want K. Where are you? There. I mean, the drills look absolutely fine. They are faceted, you know, they are catching the light, so I can't complain too much. My husband, bless him, is working late shifts, so he does from 10 till 10. Last night, he doesn't leave work normally till 10, so it'll be 11 o'clock before he gets home. Last night, I think he got home about midnight. He's got quite a bit of work on, so I don't generally see him when he's on this shift. But he's off for the next couple of days, which makes it handy because it means I don't need to have a taxi to pick my daughter up from school. I've got a drill stuck on my multi-placer. Happens sometimes. There we go. I have also been watching some of Alicia Borealis, some of her whips this morning while I was putting and organising my drills, which was pretty good. Yeah, so it's quite nice just to especially when you've got a little round one, because they are so quick, aren't they? Don't really have much else to say, guys. I kind of feel like I'm floundering a little bit here today. Probably because I've done so many videos in the last day or so. That's not very straight, is it? There we go. Let's just single place these ones, Sam. It'll be easier. Yeah, kind of running out of things to say. Okay, let's go over some bits then. What am I reading? I am still reading the Outlander series. I am now on book 4, I think. And I started rereading it because the book 9 has just come out. So I wanted to read them all again before I start reading book 9. I have purchased it. My book reader is a Kobo, so you can buy directly using your Wi-Fi and buy books that go onto your book reader. So I have already bought it, but wanted to reread the whole series. So that's what I'm reading. I am currently I watched all of the Naked and Afraid shows, including Naked and Afraid XL. If you've never watched Naked and Afraid, please give it a go. It's fascinating. I don't know what's more interesting. The fact they're trying to survive, or the fact they're trying to survive with somebody they don't know. And it's the dynamics of that relationship that makes it fun. The only one that isn't fun is Naked and Afraid of Love. That's rubbish. So I didn't end up watching all of that. So at the minute, I am currently watching Love After Lockup. Something that I saw the first, I think, 3 seasons of, and then I took a break because I was waiting for them to come back on. And, oh, I'll just drop that on there. And there's been like a couple of seasons go on there since I last watched it. So I'm currently watching season 6, I think, of that. As you can tell by my programme watching, I do watch some rubbish. But I do like the reality TV stuff because it's just mindless rubbish. That's what I want from TV programming in the evenings. I don't want anything that taxes my brain. You know, I have enough of that in my job. So, yeah, don't want anything too much that taxes my brain. So that is what I am watching. Not too far off finishing this section. That's gone quite quick, hasn't it? So you can imagine that a section this sort of size is roughly what I would do while I'm watching the June waffle, because it's just about the right size. I did say when I did the first video on my Heaven and Earth project that I'd saved the extra canvas that I'd got because I wanted to do some smaller ones. I'm not a big fan of the art dot ones personally. They're a bit too simple for me, but I do like I was watching Alicia Borealis and she did this gorgeous letter canvas, and I think I can possibly find a cross stitch pattern that will be small enough that I can use it on some of that leftover canvas. So I am going to have a look at that and just see if I can find one that's small enough. Got a lovely yellow coming up next. What else was I going to do? I am, as always, still looking out for diamond paintings, cheap diamond paintings. I don't want to go to fan sales again. I'm thinking of trying one of the companies off Facebook. Although the delivery takes a little while, I'm thinking if I order a couple from there, if I order a couple from different companies, then they may come at different times. I have previously ordered from AliExpress. Again, they just take a while to get here. But I don't want to buy too many because, you know, out of these 3 that I got from Amazon, you know, definitely this one, possibly the balloon one I might do, but the cards one definitely not. You know, even if you're on a budget, there's a limit, isn't there? And it's the sizing, that's what I don't like. I like a bigger canvas personally. But if you have any recommendations for budget companies, please do let me know. I may just check them out, place an order. I mean, I did look at the art dot ones, but they're more expensive than I thought they were going to be. I mean, they're nice, don't get me wrong, they're cute, but there's no way on earth. I'm not a knick-knacky person, so I don't have a lot of ornaments and stuff. I'm not the sort of person to put lots of little pictures all over my house. It just won't happen. So, yeah, I think a couple of little cross-stitch patterns to do would be quite nice, just so that I don't waste this extra canvas that I've got. I mean, literally, the canvas that I've got is double what I needed in width. So I've got the same length again as my Heaven and Earth project, and the same width again, pretty much, or almost the same width again. So I need to use it for something. Let me just chuck that yellow drill out. Using my little pink zesty tray, just because I'm not putting lots of diamonds in. And I also used my zesty tray when I was doing my Heaven and Earth project, because also that's a lots of different colours as opposed to a lot of one colour. So a zesty tray is perfectly big enough for what I need. There we go. 2 more to go and I am done. Doesn't seem like a very long video today. That's probably a good thing, with the fact that I'm not quite sure what to say. It's sort of like when I watch videos, if I watch a video and there's long silences, it just makes me feel awkward. Is it just me? You know, if I'm going to do a whip and ramble, I need to be talking. It's just difficult finding stuff to say all the time, which is why I love your comments so much. because it gives me something to talk about. Right, that is that section done. So that is the 4th section on the giraffe. Loving how it's coming out. I think it's pretty good. I am gonna quickly just pull this back because it's ripping, and I'm gonna stick some extra dryer sheets on there, just so I can get rid of this, because it's driving me mad. It is that really thin stuff that you get on cakes and stuff. Do you know what I mean? There's no substance to it. It doesn't cut very well either. So I'm ending up with all these little bits here, there and everywhere, which I hate. So I'm going to get rid of that. This is my cover sheet holder. I got this from Admiral Zest. Absolutely love it. These are different colours, so you'll forgive me. Just going to put them on there like that, just so. Got rid of that plastic. What I will then do is, when I'm working, I then pull this section off and move it down here. As you can see, the next section is a real colourful bit. But that is that for that whip and ramble for today. I'm going to go off. I'm going to have some lunch because it is lunchtime. And I'm going to get prepped and set up for my Heaven and Earth project, I think. And then I can get another video up on that as well. So thank you so much for joining me today. Please do like the video, subscribe if you haven't done already, and hit that notification bell so you can be told when I upload. And as always, feel free to comment below, ask questions, etc. I normally answer questions on my whip and rambles, but because I did them all yesterday, I haven't got any to do today, or not enough anyway. So hopefully I will be back very, very soon. It is, as always, over and out from this Kitten Up Kitten. Bye-bye.